Yeah, nice. rock.
That is so much harder. It's incredible.
Is it the boost?
Yeah, that boost made a huge difference. This is going to be like a 32nd of an inch. It's barely covering the mesh. And it's as hard as...
You can't even push on that.
Well, that's a good call. Use boost for the first layer, and then the ones after that, we'll put one more layer of just straight foam coat. And it's so light.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
I could lift that. Look at this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We put the pressure on this down from 60, where we normally shoot it, to 40 for doing the texturing. Yeah, I think you have it with a real dry sponge. Just open up the pores, see how it's kind of shiny, almost from the troweling. That way when we hit it with the stain fast, it'll accept the stain. Otherwise it'll end up with it taking it more, you know, where it's got the more texture. It'll give it more, will give us more control.
Stain acts as a sealer as well?
Yeah, you go over the whole thing after you're done with the clear coat. And I didn't keep stirring. And that completely seals it. And the neat thing about it is it actually, with what we're doing here, we want everything to be as light as possible. It makes this concrete stronger. It actually soaks in and molecularly increases the strength of the concrete tremendously. You can even take like grout that's peeling out of bricks and hit it with this and it'll rejuvenate it. It's amazing stuff. If you want to go cheap, if you're just using this stuff outdoors and you're starting with some good concrete, you can just get your Home Depot bare sealer, and after you do all this and seal it, they use the same stain and sealer on a lot of the water features and aquariums at SeaWorld in San Diego. So it's fish safe, which is you can't find with any other stain. And,
interesting.
Yeah. So it's a little bit pricey compared to some of the other stains, but it's much more beautiful, it's much more permanent. You can mix in whatever colors you want. A lot of the stains you've got to buy like a whole gallon and one color that you're never going to use. With this you just get the clear stain base, and then I reuse Mixol because it's the best pigment that's out there, but you can just go to the paint store and get whatever they're using. You make sure you're using exterior latex. The yellows seem to fade more than anything else. The Mixol, supposedly it's an oxide and it doesn't fade. But anyway,
wow,
that's
awesome.
All right, Steve. So what we're doing, we went and just gave a really light misting, just erratically here, there, with this blue. We don't want to look blue. We want it to look red, but with a little bit of blue coming through the red. So we went all through with the blue, and just did it super randomly here and there. And then we went over with the black. We went over any places that we saw blue, we hit it with the black and just buried the blue, so it looks like a blue black. Right. And then what we're doing is we're getting the red, which is the primary color we want it to be, and we're hitting those areas that were black and blue really heavily, and it's almost like just the overspray.
Right.
My wife wants them to look a little lighter than the first one, so we're even leaving some places just barely misted, but just going real heavy.
And you're mixing the color as you go in the bottle, kind of shaking it.
Yeah, you got to keep shaking the bottle or it settles. You'll see it settles down, and then you get to the bottom and you'll get a big splotch of dark. Okay, what we're seeing, it looks like a little bit too blue in here. We really want to cover that blue up so it looks more black than blue, and the blue is supposed to just sort of come through. These are translucent stains, so you see through them, which is really cool. Even the black, you'll see through the black and into the blue. So go back over the blue and make the blue a little blacker. Leaving nice big white spaces in between. So we're going over all these blue-black areas heavily. Those are highlights.
Okay.
And then back up and just kind of mist, not everything, but any places that are just way too light. And it'll dry a little bit lighter, so we'll probably end up doing another run through. Okay, pumping away there and nothing's coming out. It got clogged. I didn't stir it enough as I was going, so we're gonna do an unclog here. We'll show you how to do that. So, yep, take the top off. I'll take it over to our water bucket.
Okay.
You might want to open up that nozzle a little bit more too.
Okay.
And this is water-based. You get all of your fingers and then just wash it off afterwards. There we go.
Okay.
Just spray that till it's clean. All right, and then
close that so we remember.
Yep, good deal. Back to that nice fine spray. And we're using really good spray bottles here. They cost a little more than what you get from Walmart or Home Depot, but yeah,
they have a nice handle.
We're having much better luck. It doesn't drip all over your fingers, and the spray is much easier to control, and you get a lot more spray out per pump. See that little buildup there? You want to keep swishing so you don't get that. And get a little in between too. That's good. It's just kind of haze it in between the two.
Okay.
Let the wind carry it a little bit. All right. You can just keep going over it. It's like I said, it dries a little bit lighter, so it only takes a couple of minutes to dry. So by the time you get to one end, you can go back to the other end and start over again. And the more random, the more natural. You want this art thing here is to make it look like it was just carved out of rock.